What's up, guys? Ash Cash, the financial motivator, and you are now tuned in to the Blowing Bubbles podcast. Guess what, y'all? Stay popping. Let's go.
What's up? What's up? What's poppin'? Hello. Long time no talk to. Oh my goodness. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm back. I'm back. Never completely left. A lot has happened. I am excited to be here today. And I want to kind of reconnect. Hey, mommy. I want to kind of reconnect. Just touch base with everybody. Let you all know where I have been, what I have been doing, what I have coming up. There's a lot of amazing things happening in my world. I'm excited. If you are joining me today, give me a share. I see I got a couple people on YouTube. Thank you. Hello. Let me know you're here. I can just see that there's people on there. I cannot see who it is. So put a comment in there. Let me know you are with me. I am really wanting this to be an interactive segment today. Let me see. I want to exit full screen on my computer so that I can kind of put the comments up there. Can you hear me? First of all, that's the biggest thing. Hey, Shay. What's up, my Shay? Can you all hear me? I have had trouble in the past with my comments. Oh, yes, mommy, you must hear me because you responded. Okay. Thank you. Give me a share, y'all, please. Give me a share. We are going to get started in a minute. I do not have a guest. It is only me tonight because I really want to reconnect with everybody and just say hi and let you know what's going on. I didn't just fall off the face of the earth. I've been out here working. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. A lot of amazing things. Loud and clear. Hey, yay. Thank you. I am excited. Y'all see my new haircut? I got my hair done today. Got it cut again. So I was, I was doing some traveling and I got Epiphany Forbes. Hey sis, how are you, beautiful? Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. I was doing some traveling and I had got my hair cut first, but I did not want to be having to curl my hair every day, especially being in a tropical environment. Hey, Aaron, Kenny, what's going on? What's popping? So I'm just so you know, if I'm looking down, I got two phones. I have a computer screen in front of me. I'm trying not to miss anybody. So all of the kinks that I had from last season, I really believe that I have them worked out. Thank you. Yeah, I got my hair cut in I think February, and I did a photo shoot. I was looking for a new look. And the stylist, shout out to M, she captured my vision perfectly with very little direction. And then when I was going to travel, I'm like, oh my goodness, I curl my hair every day. I'm not trying to be curling my hair. So I went and got braids Monday. And I got human hair. I got a style that I don't normally get. That hair itched me so bad and I was broken out like all on my shoulders and my neck. So yeah, I wanted to take that out. I took it down on Monday, and today I went to see M. Whew. She got me right. But my mother, I'm sure you can notice my bangs are a lot shorter. They were down in my eyes before. When I took the braids out, I kind of chopped my hair. I cut quite a bit of my hair, just being impatient, cutting the braids. and I cut my hair. So she had to cut it shorter. So yes, that is what's going on with that. That's my hair. Oh, I do have some pictures for those of you who have not been around. I can show you some of the images. I don't know if you can see that. That's one of my pictures. Yeah, they did a good job. I was really pleased with the looks that they did. So yeah. Also, my mother. Also, I have a, a not so pleasant experience I want to share. A lot of you, especially ladies, we go to the nail shops and we get our mani and pedi. I have been going and getting mani pedis, and these people literally will just grind your nails until there is nothing left. You have to be really, really, really careful. Um, they they did very severe damage to my toe. All of my nails are fragile and flaking, and my nail beds are very sensitive. But the nail tech, when I went the other day, acted as if I had an acrylic tip on my toenail, and she had already grinded off the existing polish, but then she took another acrylic fingernail and tried to pry. I don't know what she was prying, but she did, and it ripped. It's a little graphic, but I'm going to show you guys this. Look away if you got a weak stomach, because it's terrible. Let me show this. It didn't show. Oh, it won't show you guys. Okay, my toenail is like ripped to shreds. It looks like there's no nail on my toe. Tiffany Forbes says she doesn't go. Thank you for that compliment. She doesn't go to nail or hair salons because it's too stressful to deal with. It really can be. I'm really pleased with the stylist that I've been going to the last few months. She works in a salon suite, and so it's just her and I. There's no overlap. You're not sitting in a loud salon with a bunch of people and personalities and energies. It's just me and her, and I love it. I love it. So yes, she's definitely in tune with my needs, my hair needs. I love it. I also want to remind you, because I'm not always the best at it, please subscribe. If you're on Facebook, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, Eskins. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Blowing Bubbles Podcast. Look for the lady with the afro. It's like orange, yellow, and green color scheme. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. That is very important in the content creation space, to have a certain number of followers and a certain number of watch hours. So I've got about 100 videos on my YouTube channel from the Blowing Bubbles Podcast already. Please go watch them. Watch them, watch them, watch them. You can put it on play while you're doing something else, just to give me the watch hours. I don't care. I just want you to watch them. There's a lot of great content that you will be entertained and informed. So if you don't have the time to watch, just let it play. But you will be informed and educated if you do watch. Shaquana, hey, my baby. Thank you for tuning in. So I have been working. My intentions when we ended last season were to get the technology together so that I could go and record a bunch of episodes and then have them edited and post them instead of doing live videos. If you'll remember, we were live every Wednesday night, and I just decided, you know what? I got a fresh haircut. I'm going live tonight. I don't know if we're going to do the live thing again. So I thank you all for tuning in. Wednesday was my normal night to go live. So yeah, that's where we are with that. But I got a lot of equipment and got all this set up, but yeah, I'm not an audiovisual engineer, so I don't know how to use all the stuff that I have. Anybody got those capabilities? Holla! Yes, yes, yes. I definitely could use a techie. You can record your own stuff too. If you help me with mine, you can help yourself with yours. Fair trade. Even swap, no swindle. So yeah, that's the thing I'm working on. I had been working on, that was the intention, to shut down and relaunch that. We are going to be on the regular network. Shout out to the regular network. If you watch the regular podcast, which I highly recommend, go to YouTube and subscribe to the regular network. You will get all the breakdowns on anything, the stuff that sometimes people don't understand. He's breaking it down over there, like politics, business, music. I've not seen any non-lawyers, non-professional journalists articulate the YSL trial more in depth than the regular podcast. I mean, they break it down every week. I'm proud to be a part of that family. Um, so we will still be affiliated with the regular network. I just have to get my content up because they're about the business over there. I can't just be like, hey, put my stuff on. So bear with me. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I did get some merch out there. Got some shirts. I've got a lot of positive feedback. If you have a shirt or a cup, a tumbler from the Blowing Bubbles podcast, or an apron, make sure you're taking a picture in the merchandise and tagging the BBP Instagram and Facebook pages. Please and thank you. I've done a lot of traveling and spreading love and bubbles. That is like the core of my mission. I've met so many incredible people around the world, and a lot of people want to know about the name Blowing Bubbles, and I just simply tell them I'm just spreading love and bubbles. And I've seen so many people just light up, like literally light up. I was on the beach a week or so ago in Oceanside, California, and there was a group of kids. It was probably 10 of them, 10 teenagers, and they were looking like, I don't know, they could have been mistaken for gangbangers. They had on the little blue khaki type clothes. They were girls and boys, and they literally, I was blowing bubbles on the beach, and they asked about it. They asked to take pictures with me. I gave them all bubbles. I had a bunch of little vials of bubbles and gave them all bubbles. These kids start blowing bubbles. I mean, they transform right in front of my eyes. It's happened over and over and over again. I love it. I've been passing out bubbles, and I was in 4 countries in 3 weeks. Mama is tired, but I'm spreading love and bubbles around the world, and it makes a difference. Just yesterday, I was mad at myself for not having my phone recording, but a little 2-year-old little baby was crying, like loud, angry, mad, full blown tantrum, and I start blowing bubbles. Instant. So yes, the bubbles thing works, man. You go to the Dollar Tree and thank me later. Thank you, Epiphany. Hey, Nisi. Thank you for tuning in. So again, y'all, bear with me for looking down. I'm looking at all these doggone devices I have. I want to make sure I don't miss anything or anybody. You all are so dope. I appreciate you for tuning in. Also, my book. I thought that it was going to be the hardest part of writing a book would be writing the book. Not the case. The post completion of the book has been the most tedious, challenging thing that I didn't even imagine. Finding an editor, finding people to do all the things after the fact, to self-publish, to not self-publish, and go with a traditional publisher, to go with a new publisher. There's so many different nuances in the literary community, and I want to make sure that everything is right, everything is in good order. Um, there's a lot. If you write a book, I will tell you there are a lot of predators. A lot of predators. There are people who are just on a money grab and they will just take your money and don't give you anything. And they'll justify whatever they do give you. So just know it's a long, drawn out process. Some people just write a book and put it on Amazon, and that is a route that you can take. It's not the route that I will be taking, that I've chosen, simply because this book is, I really believe that God led me to write this book. And I really believe that there will be lives changed. There will be people set free. I know when I wrote it, when I declared the end, I felt so free. I can't wait to share it with the world. My official, as of today, I've set a date and it's not changing. I don't care what else happens. It's coming out June 17th. June 17th, the book is coming out. So that's giving me some time to prepare any of the last details. It's in the final editing stages. I just approved the final manuscript today. I approved the book cover, which I'm really, 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 I'm excited. I think I have it here. This is the book cover, and it is called Residue, Growing from Crushed to Crushing It. So when you see this book on Amazon, on Kindle, on my website, residuebook.com, yes, Lord, you can go to residuebook.com and buy it directly from me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Or you can get it on anywhere you get your books. It will be an ebook. It will be an audio book. I have to go through and record the Audible version to make it an audio book. But yes, it's going to be in every format. It's an easy read. It's not long and drawn out, but there's some powerful stories. And I'm going to be sharing more about how I came up with the name Residue and how the book came to me. So be looking out for that. Thanks, Mo. Hey, Cousin Corrine. Thank you for tuning in. I am going to be sharing more about that. I'm going to do an episode dedicated only to the book pretty soon. So be looking out for that. Everybody, please give me a share. Make sure you're on YouTube, subscribing, please, on the Blowing Bubbles podcast page. There's the lady with the orange, yellow, and green afro. She has an afro, an orange, yellow, and green background. I always have to tell people which one because I messed up when I set it up and you can't switch. Google doesn't let you switch. I have a Blowing Bubbles podcast email. So they automatically create a Blowing Bubbles podcast YouTube channel too. But that's not where the content is. So look for the lady with the afro. That's my YouTube channel. What else do we have going on? Anybody have any questions, man? Because I know I'm just rambling. I'm so excited for you all to be here. Hey, Deborah Jean. Long time. I haven't seen you in probably 35 years. I know you're going to post it more. Man, I love your life. We got to get together, girl. You got to get here on set. I need you Listen, those of you who don't know Epiphany Forbes, make sure you follow her on Instagram. She is dope, 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 dope. I need you on the show. I'm booking out my calendar. I am open to new guests. I have some powerful guests coming up, but I want to open up for new guests. If you got a story, if you have a product, you're releasing something, you're pushing a business, let's do it. Let's do it. Also, that's my drum roll. Another thing I'm very, very excited and proud about. I launched my real estate team per se. I'm calling it Cream Realty because it's an acronym for Cornerstone Real Estate Acquisitions and Management. So Cream Realty, cash get the money, dollar bills, y'all. Yes, we are the cornerstone of real estate. We are crushing it. We are crushing it. We are crushing it. I am still very much active in real estate. Next week, I will be launching in the state of Florida. Yes, another drum roll. We out here getting it. I have been working so much and accomplishing so many things and knocking my bucket list down every chance I get that I really hadn't taken the time to dedicate to the Blowing Bubbles podcast. But believe me, we are locked in. We are locked in. This is us. This is us. Oh, y'all like my fingernails? I just cut them a little bit. My nails, I couldn't even put my necklace on. These are my own nails. And Mo, to your point about going to the nail shops, I literally, after they messed my toes up, I was not at all open to going back. So I bought my own everything. I got my whole little setup. So I'll be doing my own nails from here on out. I'm not getting ready to keep giving up my money and my time and sitting in that toxic environment so that they can just grind out my nail beds. So yes, I'm excited. I never had fingernails without being pregnant. No, I'm not. I digress. Cream Realty. Be on the lookout for Cream Realty. I'm not doing a whole lot of pushing in the traditional sense that realtors do. I do specialize in listing. I can sell anything in the state of Georgia, Florida, Indiana, Kansas, and Missouri. Nevada, you're next. I'm coming for you. Yes. I'm a broker and I love what I do. I'm very passionate and I happen to be good at my career. No matter how good I do in any other aspect, I will always have my real estate licenses. So yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. I have multifamily. Hey, Amber. I have multifamily and commercial experience. I get people. I've built up a reputation that people have started to come to me. I do specialize in investors. So yeah, the properties, they kind of come to me now. And I'm excited about that. Also, another thing I'm excited to share, I have a need. Anybody who you got to be in the Atlanta area because I'm not traveling doing this, but I have a song that I need recorded. I need it done by the end of this month. My sister Jamisa will most likely be the lead. Most likely, I don't know. We gotta make the timing line up and everything, but it's a praise song and it's going to be a part of the book. And the way that I'm doing it, you've got the potential to be on a very successful record. So if you know anybody in Atlanta, tell them to hit me up. You can DM me on any social media platform and we'll make it happen. I only need 6 to 9 people. You got to be able to carry the tune. You got to be able to rehearse and know that thing. No more than 2 rehearsals, period. So you got to be a singer. That's all to it. Not even singer. That's firm. And I don't even know if I want to be on it myself. It's something that I'm trying to get my Kirk Franklin on to stand there and direct people. It's very, I mean, God literally gave me this song when I was in like the darkest place I've ever been in my life. So I already know it's powerful. And I'm excited. I'm excited. Um, whew, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I feel like I'm not even touching the surface on all that is going on in my life. I have so many people that keep reaching out to me about the podcast. So we're getting out there. People are catching on. People are asking me, can they be on my show? Which is amazing. People are calling me and emailing me, asking me, can I interview people that they know? I mean, it's really a beautiful thing. I went somewhere a couple months back and some lady recognized me. She's like, hey, you're the bubble lady. Like, it's happening, y'all. It's growing. If I was to continue doing these videos every week and just being consistent with posting, man, we're gonna touch the world. Not if, I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to walk in all the things when I'm coaching somebody and teaching somebody, how to get through situations. I'm going to walk my talk. So I'm holding myself accountable, and I'm asking you all to help hold me accountable too. I know Kenny, my boy Kenny, he's on here. I believe he's still on here. He'll call me, hey, Bubbles, what's up? What's popping? When you going to come back? So I appreciate all of you for holding me down like that. I'm so excited. I haven't seen any questions. I don't know if anybody had any questions for me. I like music. Reach out to someone. Okay, thanks, Mo. Yes, yes, yes. I am going to have. I'll schedule a rehearsal. I got the music done, and that was the hardest part to me, is getting a producer that can crush that music. This producer is dope. Shout out to B Will. He's dope. Um, yeah. I don't know, mommy, if you want to be on it, of course you're welcome to. Um, I need those. I need those power sopranos. Yeah, I really don't have a lot. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's 9:13. I've been rambling for almost 30 minutes. I did not have an agenda. I really just wanted to come on here and remind you all that Blowing Bubbles podcast is still in existence. We are not going anywhere. We are expanding. I'm working hard to kind of interweave all the things I have going on so it doesn't feel like I'm doing different things. My real estate business is still thriving. My book is going to thrive. And the podcast is very much a thing. So hit me up. I can do virtual, but I really, really, really want to do in-person interviews. The energy is different. The vibe is different. We're going to work that out. We're going to work that out. If you have a product or a business that you want to promote, let's talk about it. If you have a story, a testimony, those are the ones that are really powerful. Looking back at the analytics from my previous episodes, the ones that got the best responses were the ones where people really had powerful testimonies and they didn't hold back. So I want to make sure that I just stay in tune with what is working, what you all are receiving well. And hey, Leanne, and you all let me know. You can text me, email me, DM me, so whatever. Go on the thread. Let me know anything that you might want to hear me talk about. I'm open. My mission statement is surviving motherhood through sisterhood while finding balance and building legacies. And why that is so important to me, I've seen so many mothers on social media who are overwhelmed and they are not sure of where to go, or not, some of them don't realize that it's not as hard as it may feel, and there is indeed light at the end of the tunnel, and the tunnel isn't even that long. I have been a mother for 35 whole years now. I know a few things. Nobody ever had to go to the hospital on my watch, so I think I did a few things right. Yeah, so I want to, and I don't exclude men. The fathers are definitely shown love here. I have a strong passion for hearing the men, making sure that their voices are heard. But any issues that are important to mothers, it's going to make our days go easy. Tell us, blowing bubble. Okay, there's a question. The blowing bubbles inspiration. I went through a I went through a loss, very strong loss, and y'all know I keep bubbles with me at all times. So here we go. I went through a really tough loss. I was grieving some years back, and I was depressed. And my granddaughter had left some bubbles at my house. And one day I saw them on the counter, and I just went outside and started blowing bubbles. So that's where the journey of blowing bubbles began for me. But when it came to the show, now I have been trying. My son has a podcast, and he's been doing it, I believe, since 2016. Well, he inspired me to start a podcast, but I could never figure it out, like what I wanted to talk about, what I was going to say, who I was going to talk to, anything. I didn't have any of it figured out. Initially, I was going to do the Mirror Mirror podcast. And then I discovered there's a very popular, successful podcast from two women in Nashville. I was like, darn, can't use that name. Fast forward a few years, Black Panther comes out. I was obsessed. I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to name it the Queen Mother Podcast. I always knew I wanted to talk to mothers, especially I wanted to talk to women, but then especially mothers. So Queen Mother came out, and I started kind of working that name, started using it on social media, hashtagging it and everything. But it still didn't kind of hit right. So I was, hey Kenyon, hey Jan, oh my goodness, hey guys. So then in 2022, I was on a nationwide Zoom. We had a couple mass shootings in 2022. There was the Uvalde, Texas school shooting and the grocery store shooting in Buffalo, New York. So one of my colleagues had said, first of all, nobody was talking. The mood, this was right after the school shooting, and the mood was real somber. And one of my colleagues was like, that lady looked like my grandma. And nobody said anything. I knew exactly what she was referring to. And she said, I don't know them, but I'm just sad. And she started talking about some other stuff she was dealing with in her personal life, like that she was having challenges with. She said, what do you all do when you're just stressed and you can't do anything about it? I said, I blow bubbles. Everybody went crazy. The whole Zoom room erupted. So that's where I first shared it, that I blow bubbles as a stress reliever. The next month we had that team meeting, and the executive assistant said, oh my gosh, they loved your idea. We now have branded bubbles. Y'all can go to the hub offices and get your bubbles. I said, wait a minute, what? Mental note, if a $30 billion corporation takes action that quick, you got a good idea. The Blowing Bubbles podcast was born. That's how I came up with the inspiration for that. Just like that. So, yep. Yes, bubbles, Kenyon, bubbles. I blow bubbles. I literally blow bubbles. You cannot blow bubbles and be mad at the same time. I dare you to try. Do a video of you trying. You can't do it. You're going to be smiling. You're either going to be wasting your solution because you can't, your lips just won't form properly to blow the bubbles, or you're going to be smiling and you'll be happy in like no seconds flat. I swear, it's like the cheapest therapy ever. Ever. That is literally where the name Blowing Bubbles podcast came from. Great question, Mo. I don't tell the story often enough. What I'm working up to is to have a guest host on here and have the guest host interview me so they can ask all the questions that people want to know, because it's kind of weird still talking about me. That's why I always have a guest, because I don't really like just sitting here talking by myself about myself. Thank you all for tuning in and letting me just ramble. Any other questions? Charlie Ford. Yes, if it's bubbles, it's got to be popping. You know it. We stay popping over here. Hey, Charlie. All right, there it is. It's set in stone. April 18, 2024. It is so. Charlie Ford will be the guest host. I love your life, girl. That's my girl. Listen. I have only been to one woman show in my life, and it was Charlie Ford's show, Louise. Oh, that's a talented chick right there. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's yes, I'm excited too. We gotta have a phone call. You can call me when you have a chance to talk, and we can lock in the date. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. But this woman, you can be my guest host. We're gonna have to do 2 episodes in one day because she is doing amazing things. So I have to interview her. Yes, Charlie Ford. She says she's excited. Y'all, again, I'm going to remind you, if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go over there. Go. Share this right now, please, and thank you. But then go to YouTube, not right now because I don't want you to log out, but go to YouTube and subscribe. Look for the lady with the afro. It's orange, yellow, and green background. Yes, please and thank you. I need my 1,000 subscribers. I need about 730 more. So come on. I know y'all can do it. I know you can. I trust you. I believe you. Yes, Mo, success leaves clues. It does. It really does. I am like, this thing is palpable. And I really believe that the blowing bubbles is a mission all by itself. Like, even if I didn't have a podcast, the blowing bubbles is so important because people respond to that thing. It's disarming. Like, I can get people to open up just by handing people bubbles. I mean, so yeah, anybody want to start sponsoring my bubbles? Yeah. Because right now, everything is on me. I'm buying all the bubbles that I give away. I haven't ever charged anybody for bubbles. And I don't ever want to, actually. Even when the bubbles have my brand on it, I don't want to charge for the bubbles. I want to be able to freely give away love and bubbles. Yes. We did a garden. So my team and I, that's something else I didn't talk about. We did a garden cleanup. And we had little Kendall. She's the youngest gardener in the state of Georgia. This baby is doing amazing things. We had her out there. We had a lot of influencers. Amazing things. Amazing things. Shout out to the Rage Room, Big Ragers Anonymous. They came out and supported our event. Oh my gosh. That day was really intense, and there was a lot of people out there, and I heard bam, bam. We got to go beat on things. So have you ever heard of that concept, the break room, where you can go and just tear stuff up? Well, Ragers Anonymous has a mobile trailer where they'll pull up and you can just smash. Just get your smash on. Work out those frustrations. It's a great team building thing for corporations. He also has where you can set up gender reveals. So you can smash something and the pink or the blue come out. yeah, there's a lot of different things that are going on with them. I'm proud to be affiliated with them. They show up whenever we call for an event. So yes, big ragers. Do I use Dawn? No, I don't use Dawn. Actually, I find that Joy makes better bubbles than Dawn. That's a good question. A lot of, but if you look at a half a liter, half a liter, no, it's a 1 liter bottle at the Dollar Tree costs 75 cents. Dawn costs way more, and Joy. So yep. I know the tricks. I know all the places that got the cheap stuff. I keep a bottle of Joy because if I get a bottle of bubbles that seem like a dud, I just put a little Dawn in there. Bam! I mean, a little Joy in there, and I got the magic stuff. Yep, yep. But eventually, I'll have. There's companies that sell the bottles like with no label on it. Eventually, I'll just get my own bubble labels, slap on somebody else's bottles because I really do want our I'm saying our because I feel like this is bigger than me, so it belongs to all of us. Our labels on some bottles of bubbles. Yes. But I will start selling the shirts and some hats just so I can generate some funds to keep traveling around the world. I blew bubbles in Aruba. I blew bubbles in Curacao, Dominican Republic, um, two different places in Dominican Republic. I blew bubbles in Las Vegas. And this is all in the last 30 days. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, um, Oceanside, California, Los Angeles, Santa Monica, the Hollywood sign. Y'all, I was blowing bubbles at the Hollywood sign. We out here. We out here. Yep. I was gonna go down to Tijuana, but I didn't want to because going across the border right there, I still feel like they're chopping people's heads off. So I didn't go. Another thing I want to share. So somebody asked me, I did all this traveling by myself, right? Someone asked me about that and said, women in film and television. Tell me what you mean by that, Mo. Um, Someone asked me about not being scared to travel by myself. I had the slightest sense of fear before I booked my trip. I kept trying to get somebody to go with me, and it didn't happen. So I booked it. I booked my trip with the intention of going by myself. I am committed to anytime I recognize something as fear, anything that scares me, I'm taking it on immediately. It goes right to the top of the priority list. It's just that simple. I refuse to live in fear. And that's it. The end. Um, in transparency, I have historically been a very anxious flyer. I would get very nervous on airplanes. And one day I just had to talk myself through some turbulence. This was just a few months ago. I went to Las Vegas around Christmas time. And I was nervous as heck on the way out there. And we had some turbulence. But I came up with this affirmation that helps me and has helped me, and I haven't really had any issues since then. First, I said, I am in control of my thoughts and actions, my thoughts and words, my actions and reactions. The peace around me protects the peace within me. That thing right there made all the difference in the world for me. It sounds simple, but it's so effective. It helped to soothe me. I stopped stressing and worrying about what was going to happen. I'm 30,000 feet in the air. Stressing is definitely not going to help me. So, yes, the peace around me is my God. And I just allowed myself to feel his presence. And literally, I don't trip anymore on the airplane. And I'm talking about I was that passenger. If I'm in the middle seat, everybody around me getting grabbed. I was that passenger. Um, yes, Charlie. That's my phrase. The peace around me protects the peace within me. Yes, Mo. So this last when I flew home the other day from Las Vegas, I had a red eye flight. So we were landing like at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I was asleep the whole trip. About 30 to 45 minutes before we landed in Atlanta, we had the worst turbulence I've ever felt in my life. And it woke me up out of a dead sleep. Those of you who know me know that waking me up is already an issue. So the turbulence waking me up like that, all I did was literally, I did grab the man next to me. as I grabbed, I said, Jesus, 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 calm these winds, calm this storm. And I closed my eyes again. I promise you, the rest of the flight was smooth. I refuse to give in to fear. And a lot of people who know me don't think that anything scares me, but being on an airplane used to. And I can confidently say that fear is gone. Gone. I'm good. I'm good. Traveling by myself. I'm good. So yes. If you have a fear, man, just face it. If it's like whatever it is, even I used to be real bad riding in a car. I might put my driver's ed brake on a little bit, but I'm not bugging like I used. I used to be bad. Nobody wanted to ride or drive me around. I always drove because I drive anybody crazy that was driving me. So yeah, don't live in fear. Don't stifle your life. Um, and just understand that you can't be in control of everything. But if you have faith in the one who does control everything, you already know you're good. So I do believe that is joy over dawn is the oh wait a minute. This I don't know why I have this heart. I can't really read the comment. Be careful is the joy over dawn. This is going to shake the Black community. Hey, Jamisa. Listen, Linda. Listen. Let me explain something. Joy over dawn only applies to the bubbles. In my kitchen, you do know I got dawn. Let's be clear. Joy does not make it to my kitchen. It's right over here in my office. Like we don't play them games. So don't go pulling my black card. we use dawn in the kitchen. Okay. Let me justify my position and explain myself. That's hilarious. Hey sister, I was talking about you. I hope you heard Janisa. Yes, I'm putting together the ensemble for the recording. And I said, you'll probably be doing the lead, right? Maybe, kind of. We haven't talked about it anymore since I sent you the reference track, but my sister probably gonna do the lead vocals on this record. Yes, yes. She laughing. Yo, I'm gonna put her on blast. I've never known anybody. I've heard Barbara Streisand was like this, but I've never known anybody who sings so good but always be scared to sing. Like she got stage fright like crazy, but she got the vocal cords from the south side of heaven. So She gonna have to go ahead. I'm gonna pull the big sister rank. Like, get in there, girl. She said, I got you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, y'all. I managed to get another like 20 minutes just kind of talking, rambling again. Any other questions? Anything else? Because I'm gonna wrap it up. Mama has been on the go all day. Mies, you see my haircut? I got my haircut some more. I told you I was going to do it yesterday. Yeah, I had chopped it up when I took those braids out, so she had to cut my bangs. I wish my bangs was a little bit longer, but oh well. Okay, so you might have just tuned in. She says she's overcoming her fear. I'm going to remind everybody and then introduce you to the affirmation that I say to myself that helped me to get over a bunch of fears. I am in control of my thoughts and words, my actions and reactions. The peace around me protects the peace within me. I literally just say that to myself, and it helps so much. The peace around me is God, and He wraps me in His loving arms any and every time I have anything that I'm facing that kind of scares me. Kind of scares me, always, all the way scares me, whatever. So yeah. You got it, girl. You got it. But we know when you open your face, the harmonic, the melodic love comes out. All right. I think that's everything. I had some notes on an index card. I have done everything I came here to do. Again, if anybody is, we got some singers. I only need 6 to 9 for my ensemble. That's down to come here, practice this once, maybe twice. You got to be tight and right, because it's not gonna be no long rehearsals and drawn out anything. You got to be able to record after the second rehearsal, if there is a second. So, yep, hit me up. I appreciate you. Remember, like the video, share the video, comment on the videos, all of them. If you just go on there and say, good job, stay popping, something. And stay popping is my official hashtag. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and share the YouTube channel. We got to get these subscribers up. This thing is getting big. It's getting big. And be on the lookout. The official release date for the book Residue, Growing from Crush to Crushing It, is June 17th. June 17th. I'm going to do a pre-sale, and I'm going to do a preview, group preview. So we're looking for, I'll probably allow maybe 25 people. I'll do an Eventbrite, 25 people who are interested in reading a couple chapters, and we're going to do a preview. Some of the reviews, the reason I'm doing it before the book is released, because some of the reviews will be selected and printed on the cover of the back of the book. So you do have a chance to be in there in that regard. This is history. This is history. So let's get it. I'm so glad you all tuned in. I appreciate all of you. Yes, me, stay popping, mommy, stay popping. Hey, boy, what's up, Devin? Good to see you on here, man. Happy belated birthday. But yes. We are wrapping up. We are about to get out of here. Again, I am so honored that you all took your time out to come and fellowship with me here at the Blowing Bubbles podcast. I want you to always know that you are loved, you are appreciated, and you are needed. No matter what you're going through, the operative word is through. Focus on that. Life got better already. Stay popping.